Beeman's voice is pleasant, and I don't see her do those things. But I do disagree with her.
Okay, real quick. Now, real quick. So my question would be though, Brad, right? So second time I heard you say this, right? Did she make fun of your your widow? I said widow.
No, my children. She and talking about how his kids must be all.
Don't not find out about his children. Don't tell him that, baby. Don't tell him.
I just want to add that Alex Acosta.
Anonymity as long as you can.
I'm gonna call you on it because I'm not nice like KK. I'm not pleasant. I'm not gonna say it. I'm just not. I don't give a fuck. I will just continue until I go down. And it's the same thing. Like there was a girl named Sarah Fox. I firmly believe I may have driven her off the app and into an insane asylum. They had to pull me in a room. That's KK right here and said, "Hey, you're going too hard on her." I didn't like her because she sat there in a chat back when you used to have these chat
people
rooms.
were complimenting him. The Viking narrative, Brad is a real hater.
He told KK, "Yeah, give me the gravesite, take a picture of it, show me your dead husband's grave."
Beaver was complimenting you. He was saying that you don't self-center, and he likes your movies. I'm like, she doesn't self-center. Have you heard Beeman somewhere?
She's in a crazy asylum and Donut's in jail.
Southern man says shit. Shit, it's time to deal with that depression, Southern man. Welcome to the room, Southern man.
It makes no sense, but
you made it. Another day.
Yeah, I think there's something. I guess.
Another 30 beers. Welcome. Welcome, soldier. I've nominated you for the Medal of Honor.
Soldier my whole life.
I don't know what to tell you, Southern man, but we have been live streaming rooms into this room and many other rooms and many YouTubes for a while. I'm getting overstimulated.
Did you look up the particular deal? So you Googled a sweetheart deal?
The sweetheart deal.
Okay, hold on, Brooklyn, hold on. So did you Google the Epstein's sweetheart deal? I'll do that now. So this is what Rez was saying to you.
Bleeding heart.
It's not bleeding enough and fast enough for me.
You're a radical leftist, Beamer. You're a radical leftist.
These people are sick people. They destroy countries.
You will destroy this country, Beamer.
So I thought she started a young Republicans club on her campus and had her own radio show and listened to Mark Levine, and she was like,
Isn't that Sarah Fox?
No.
well, no, Beamer told me that. That could have been Sarah Fox too. I don't know.
Beamer. Everybody loves Beamer.
She just has a tendency to talk a lot, which I kind of like at times, but I don't think we got a clear-cut answer. Did we?
How do you know that Beamer's liberal?
Because I spoke to her 3 days ago. We had like a 6-hour conversation.
6 hours, Beamer? What a waste of
I was
time.
trying to tell her, it's her views. She's a radical woman. She's clearly single. She clearly
Radical single, you got cats.
You can tell by speaking to
It's a
women like that
formula.
because they all speak the same way. It's like all this
But Beamer's got good ASMR voice, Check, and that's why you talk to her, Check. He's throwing you under the bus, Beamer. Horrible. She's horrible. Until she met me.
Because
Ooh, our chick's gonna turn you around, baby.
I'm gonna be honest.
Our chick's gonna turn Beaver's ass around.
Whether it be radical leftist or radical right wing.
Also, you're a huge fatty, Beaver, according to Viking.
To be honest, I mean, as far as the tone of voice, man.
No.
Viking says Bima and Monica are both huge heifers that can't get laid.
Gen Z, my generation, most of us are not married.
And don't forget, our chick's Gen Z. Our chick's always reminding everybody who's Gen Z.
They're fucking depressed. We can tell by the way they speak automatically. They'll be like,
Not many people know this, but our chick's actually a paraplegic.
Can we just stop talking
Beaver's
about
pushing
our
400.
Let's get back to like.
No, I'm not talking about I'm talking about this Gen Z.
Gen Z again with our chick's Gen Z. Here we go again.
She's not Gen Z, though.
Of course she's not Gen Z. I'm talking about Gen Z women. I don't give a shit about Bima. I'm not talking about Bima. Who gives a fuck about her?
Who gives a fuck about you, Beamer? This is why he just spent 20 minutes talking about you, Beamer.
You
Who
know
gives a
what?
fuck about you, Beamer?
Oh Lord.
Oh, Lord.
Let's talk about Gen Z.
Why am I the only female up here right now?
Because you're a psycho.
And I should have been talking about the military, so that's
Listen, Kanye just made amends with the Holy Zion. And now Kanye's coming back into grace. He's going to make more money than ever before. But he's not going to be able to handle his J-word syndrome.
That's kind of the problem with these rooms.
Did any of you guys hear the DEI guest speaker on Politically Correct the other day?
Yes.
I did. I listened until it was like
What the fuck is
and she's been on the app for a minute.
Was it a transsexual?
No, it was a black woman.
Are you digressing in between your encumbrance? Better get my fucking bitch ass motherfuckers.
Yo, China got their own problems with
I
mouth.
rock these motherfuckers, though.
I know what a sweetheart did
I
with him.
ask you what A. We're not talking about the
That's what we're talking about.
No, we're not talking about the abstract. We're talking about this particular. Can you tell me anything about it?
Hey, you know what, Congress?
We're talking
The
about
more
a
I talk,
sweetheart.
the further away
Can
from
you
us
tell
I
me
get.
the particulars of this one?
The conditions of his deal? No.
So I would request kindly, good sir, that you go on mute because you don't know anything about what I'm saying. I'll make a request of him.
I'm talking about black women. These black women with degrees, and nobody's marrying them. They get with these thugs in the hood. They have a baby.
Bima, you were with a thug in the hood?
Yeah, you have to date me because I'm a kid.
Doesn't Achik know that you were like a shitcoin Bitcoin miner? Uma, what up, dog?
Take black women out of it and just put Western women. That's how Western women think. It's true. I mean, it's
What's good, Uma? Hi, Abby.
I would say that there is definitely a change because, like I want to pick on KK because I can right now.
Of course you will.
Of course. So listen here, and shit. Like I'll take your apple bottom jeans and
Apple bottom jeans, Brad knows his ways.
Anyway, like there is a problem with the women today. Like for some reason, like the Abbies, when we talk to like a KK,
Abby
she
Eba.
give as good she gets. I also know there's boundaries.
Why is Brad always bringing up Abby Eba? I don't think he ever talks to Abby
KK
Eba.
is a woman, and I'm fearful of her because she will cut my junk off and
Whoa.
be scary.
Guy's got junk to cut off?
When we talk to these women today, like they are wanting to be politically active in such a way that like they feel or they grew up and under this belief that like
This is what I'm hoping for. I'm running for Congress, and like if some chick thinks she wants to be a spy, it's like, well, I'm the guy, you know. You know any other candidates, ladies? No.
Never mind the fact that they got better
There's two
legislation.
candidates. I'm one.
Choice. You got majority of states
Welcome, Rich.
to expand abortion laws.
Welcome to the Brad Stauffenberger Show. We're going on
like massive restrictions. States had to comply with a lot of things, and it was universal. And certain states even had more on top of it because of some of the laws that they had prior to that. You got a fucking huge win, and you got
Of the bees. The eater of the bees.
What's going on, Rich?
Not much.
Well,
John, what are you doing?
I'm listening to Brad go on and on and on and on and on.
I'm listening to Brad talking about
he gave it back to you. He literally can't do abortion without you should have been why? But these like younger, like the older women knew what happened. Like JK knew what happened. She figured it out. So did like Abby, so did everybody else. They automatically knew what was going to happen. They were talking about trigger laws and prior laws and precedences and all this stuff. They were more into it than I was. And in fact educated me on the shit. And then the best part is when we held the room, and KK can attest to this, and when we go into other rooms, we'd hold an abortion room and it would be off the chart. The Gen Z, the Beamas, wow. Let's actually put women that might get pregnant. Like we
Beamer never gonna get pregnant. Dude, loves thinking about you talking about it, dude.
Thank you.
Yes, I did it. Nobody else in this room did it. I did it without consent. I did it on my own volition. You'll never have to make me a mod again. But let's take a Stinny. Like the younger women like Stinny, and I'm not picking on Stinny in any fashion, but Stinny.
Oh, look at this little
Stinny's not
trans lover with his shampooed hair.
Shut your
I hear you jogging down that nectar. You don't have the mental health disorders because you're jogging now. Congratulations, young man. You're getting strong again. Pretty soon, one of these days, you're going to take a colored photo of yourself. You're going to look alive again, Nectar. You're going to go from being a nectar to being alive. Change your name to life.
John Kitover surveys live stream. She's mad as shit.
Oh my God. I
She's
know.
chuckling right now.
Kid was in here. That's why I was saying, can we just keep it
John Kitover, you're a fag. I hope you know that.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, I'm
I
a
wonder
traveler. Rich is
I wonder
my
if he's streaming his white tighty whities.
Probably is.
Rich is my ambassador.
Anyway, and
To
it,
get a
My
text.
emissary.
and his like fucking his like fake campaign where he's trying to collect money off of
Fake campaign. Motherfucker, we're about to be on the ballot.
Chance and
Just
health.
donate $1.
I don't want to commit voter fraud.
Yeah, and that all your information will be revealed.
You know, I don't want to violate FEC.
You know he made it. You know he
Yeah, I know he did. He made it. He got it.
So everyone's
On the fucking ballot, baby.
information will be
Yeah. Get it
Man,
done.
70 phones in his house.
And he's going to be a congressman. You're going to have to call him congressman.
Congressman, bitch. Congressman, motherfucker.
Man's already fucked up brain.
And he said one of his campaign things is that he's going to try to overturn gay marriage so it'll offend rabbi.
But anyway, as I was speaking, but when we talk about like the abortion issue, the younger women didn't know about like they didn't take into account like the victory that they got. They just wanted to protest even harder, and they screamed and they run and then they gained money, and everybody else is sitting at them, looking at them, going, "Are you kidding me? Are you this dumb? Like, do you realize what's going to happen? It's all on the states now. It's all going up for votes. You're going to vote on it. Like, you think California's going to put abortion restrictions on it? No. You think the majority of the states are? No. A couple, maybe.
Rich is an emissary, Beamer.
But I mean, even Ken Paxton's getting fucking targeted.
Beamer, relax. Beamer.
In Texas.
Rich is an emissary. Relax.
So, I mean, like, people lot of just like.
I'm gonna put a B in the title.
There's something to HXA and KK that the Gen Z women, like, they don't pay attention. They're just, they want to be right with the cause for 2 seconds, and then they're on to something else. There's something wrong with that. There's a few men that are doing it, but it's those younger women. They're the biggest voting bloc. You're the one that's targeted the most.
It's true, and have you noticed the second you marry these women, they automatically become married women vote right. Single, childless, childless women, they vote left. And it's a horrible thing. And then just wait a second, bro. In terms of Gen Z women, these women are just radical. It's a horrible thing.
You're a radical, Dima.
Men are checking out because you don't even want to deal with these women.
I don't think that
Because
there's
it's not even
as much radical is that
Dima, don't you have another account? Can't you go in there and like one of your other accounts and be like, this is Dima. I want to debate you.
less than if they call themselves a traditional wife. I was a traditional wife, even though I worked. I still consider
Yeah, you
myself
gotta
a
get
traditional
a temp number. You can go to temp-number.com.
It has nothing to do with work and everything. Why do you think a phenomenal?
You can't let Acek get away with this, Dima. You gotta debate them individually and tell them why they're wrong and you're right.
These women are so. Look, one of my girlfriend's friends was a radical leftist, and I told her that never bring her to my house.
Dima, I bet you Acek's like the nicest guy in the world. So innocent, so nice. Or not, who knows? You never really know, Dima.
The biggest haters
Acek literally wanted to go blow up a mosque because
they're 29, they think they're gonna be like social justice warriors. They're gonna save the world, feminist queen and everything. And then they turn 29 and they're like this thing has chest that's been there for like the last 10 years. They go back. It's a horrible thing, guys.
Okay, I checked. Look, man. Looking at some numbers the other day. I'm gonna find out they don't. It says that women that are of the age of 20 and 29 or something like that, they don't find men who vote for Trump or men who are right wing leaning. They don't find them attractive.
Yeah, because
it's just not true. They've gotten laid.
Look, I mean, fat radical leftists, fat right wing. You know what I'm saying? People,
it's
just
like,
it depends. But
if
what I'm saying is that look like they're not really choosing up on people that vote for the red party. So
the thing is, you want to know why? Because they're conditioned.
Let me make one more.
Because they're brainwashed and indoctrinated like you, Ray Baya.
Yeah, and your brain been washed. But anyways, but what I was gonna say was KK, because you brought.
I can't listen to Ray.
It's part of like a bigger commitment. But I think the point is that I'm bringing to Mark is that
God, this fucking Muslim guy's been speaking all night long.
On the surface, let's say there's a closeted atheist, meaning munafik. This is a really important term. This person hates God and hates religion. Let's say they show up 5 times a day for 10 years to pray at the masjid. In their prayer, right, they're not really worshiping God. They're not actually acknowledging anything. So that dynamic, that actually, all right, that doesn't even weigh.
Get to the point, sir.
Next to a person who genuinely believes in God, who does one.
And a new continent, right? And that's
Jeremy.
based on
You know Jeremy Diaz, Canadian crypto schmuck.
The old school Pangea and where we argue about like, hey, this is literally when Russia and Canada argues about where the fuck our lines are in the north. We go down to the.
Already just a point. I literally specified to this. I don't want to want to say this because this might change how we're talking about this. At the end of the day, you guys have not, you guys act like you care about this issue. I'm just curious, do you really care about it, or do you care about it because Trump is involved, essentially, in some of the word?
The first principles, right? All that remains are the remnants of what held that thing together. For example, if I remove the foundation of a building and all that remains are bits and pieces or collapsed pieces of like windows and doors, etc., and I hold on to those windows and doors, would you still grant me that I'm holding on to its foundation, or I'm just holding on to the bits and pieces of that which is collapsed?
loudspeakerage. Okay, we're winding down our evening Bima. Bima.
That's my real name. That's my mom.
I go find. I'm not offended. I go find out. Listen, no, you got big friends in the background, bro.
Hey, why you let them get your brain?
To me to help me out and make sure the room goes smoothly, and I appreciate.
Any race creator call, they're tracking me. I don't know about you, motherfucker.
No, you're too progressive.
Oh, I'm progressive. Yeah, okay, Nate.
But you're not a functioning human. So once it loses functionality,
No, I love you. I know I'm watching the decline. He's the most. Wait, sorry. What's the decline? Just someone's listening, like, just I heard you, like, Birdie told me, hey, i.e. me listening, I was just in the room, and you were just like, going in on how he's like troll, and he slices people, he like gives these arguments, and you like don't know if he's really being authentic. I always said that about that. What do you mean? No, but there's a new tinge, there's a new hue to it now. Yeah, you just like to me the other day. What do you mean? I know most of your stuff is tactical retaliation. I understand. It's not tactical. Can you stop? Can you stop though? You don't like my accusation. You don't like my hit. No, but I'll respond to it. Well, yeah, I'm in the middle of talking though. But go ahead. I'm just saying that, like, no, I'll just grant you stuff. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying you don't need to say the thing I agree with you, which is, if what you're saying is the difference between before and now, nothing's changed in terms of his brilliance. I think he's an exceptional, young man. Okay, but in terms of if someone's off, compliments galore the day after someone called me a rapist, my guy. I was fucking stupid. I was like, well, obviously, in terms of sincerity, that's my point. In terms of my views on his sincerity, you are a liar, but you say that's not what I maintained whilst calling him brilliant when I was still like more fond of him before. And then it's like, whenever I say like,
could be a mistake.
Just the other day, we were having a discussion with Selene. I was saying, when I was representing your point, obviously in a far more heterosexual manner than you. I was defending the same principle, the same points that we've always defended, which is either beast, you don't want to debate because you're scared of him, because he's a monster. So what's changed? The only thing that's changed now is I've said, I think he's good. If we ask him a question, Ethan can vote. Ethan can say anything in the world and defend it because he's just that brilliant. So it's like, it isn't really going to convince me I'm right or wrong. But now I'm almost certain you want to vote against me and he doesn't like me. Okay, obviously, so it's reasonable for me to say, I agree. I'm not going to bring all that. Let me just say, is that not reasonable? You're saying, I hear what you're saying. There's some reasonability. Okay, let me just say, I think you would fangirl out a lot more if it wasn't for the fact that he has done what he's done recently. He's the best. Hold on. But now it's just like, well, you're just much more reticent and less, less. It's fine.
I don't know if you know him, but he's extremely pointless, obnoxious, stupid, horrific, and hypervigilous.
We can talk about being gay. We can do a gay option. You being gay, I literally I can say that. No, because I don't know.
I've had a discussion with him about this too, where we talked about how it's one thing, like, is like rhetorical. Well, in his defense, he was molested when he was a child by an older man.
Yeah, that's the usual case,
you know what I mean? But why did they change their voice after coming out?
because his throat got bigger.
Because what?
Because his throat got bigger. She was saying a dick sucking joke.
Never makes awareness, and then no response.
Yeah, you didn't know he's marrying some rich multi-millionaire Persian guy that has a $12-13 million house. He said, I woke up in a $12 million house last night. And we're like, no, you don't own a $12 million house. He's like, my fiance has a $12 million house. And we're like, wait, you get married? And he's like, yeah, he's Persian. And we're like, oh, so it is a dude.
I'm confused because he was engaged to a woman like just last week.
Well, he's bisexual. No. He says I'm not gay. I'm bisexual.
If
That's what he said.
That's part A.
That's all y'all said.
Once you suck a dick, you're gay.
I don't know. Look, I mean, if he is, then, you know, I don't fuck with that lifestyle.
You do too. You were literally in the fucking room with a bunch of gays and trannies.
I don't know what the fuck.
Bro, every time I see Rabbi in a room, I click on it, and Rabbi's in a room with like 15 gays and trannies. And they're all talking about gay shit and soap operas, and TV shows and shit, movies.
No, that's
I think so. That's 100%.
Fucking in the room, any
Bro, it's 2025, Rabbi, and nobody cares.
Listen, yeah, I know, because you're a
You can just come out. Like, be like, yeah, I'm gay.
I know.
I love cock.
I am not gay. I'm not a faggot. And I don't hang around with
Okay, maybe you're bisexual, Rabbi. Okay, you
I'm not.
kind of.
When I say I'm not a faggot, I'm not none of that shit.
Bro, the ones that are so scared of it, like it's cooties and shit, or you know,
I'm against it because of my belief system. You dumb
tell
fuck.
me
Ray's voice is way too low.
No, I told you, there's bears and cubs. He wants to be a cub. No. It's like burly masculine, brawny fucking lumberjack gays.
That's like Brad. Brad's gay.
What the hell is this gay link?
Brad ain't gay.
I don't understand what you're talking about. What's this gay link?
Oh, Rabbi is a homosexual.
Like, how do you know what the hell is a cop and what the hell is a bag? What are you talking about?
Oh, it's like from movies.
No, Richard is.
You've never watched It's Sunny in Philadelphia, Paycheck? It's fucking.
Hell no, I have no idea what this homosexual is.
They're talking about
Richard the bad virgin.
bear that comes down.
What the hell is a bear and a cop? What are you talking about?
Alright, a bear is like a. Okay, a bear is like a gay guy who's like a 6'4", 6'5", 290-pound fucking big burly dude that like.
And doesn't want to see the good persist, right? Even though they can't accomplish that, right? But if they had the opportunity, this is really important. It's not that they're getting punished for this, but I'm just presenting.
He died, like you said, he died before he was convicted, but the woman that was also his partner in these crimes.
I'm not saying that that's like entirely above board, but the reason I felt like it could go this long is because we did talk about it, and you put out the meat, and I said, okay, yeah, cool, we're good. And I thought there was mutual understanding on that, so I didn't feel like it would be like sliding you not to check it. So, I mean,
but Andrew, I'll tell you something, yeah? Like, one thing I'm not, many things.
Oh boy.
One thing I'm not is a fool, okay?
Oh my gosh.
One day I asked you, I said, hey, check your DMs. I sent you something about the last argument we had.
Yeah.
And you could, yeah, buddy, I'll get around to it.
Yeah.
And someone in that time said, oh, Andrew,
Most
especially
youth is not a whore.
commentary you were into like, I'm not. So you see, you know what? I'm not. So unfortunately, you're right.
Let me counter that. There's going to be a different There's going to be a different space.
The thing is, definitely not is petty.
Yes, exactly. Empathy is not petty. But here's the thing. No, because there's a difference between going into a text that you just know is going to have a lot of bullfish that you're going to have to go through. I see that as a joke. Because I know you're probably saying something that's actually really good. But I'm saying,
one or two lines.
okay, fine. But I'm just saying my mindset was I don't know what I'm going into, and it's going to be something I want to be in the right headspace for to engage it. If it's something like if it's something like, hey, let's just go into a Hebrew Israelite room, I'm not denying that. Obviously, I've been there's been exchanged about channel. I'm just saying that's something that's a little more hefty.
Everything you're about to tell me,
it's a compliment. It's a compliment.
Everything you're about to tell me is reasonable. The problem is, if I was to send you a DM now, I'd have to take several showers, and I'm not interested in
That's a compliment rather than a slight. Just put a prophylactic on, brother, you'll be fine. But that's a compliment rather than a slight. So just keep that in mind. But whatever the case may be, look, will you send it to somebody else, third party, put it on an encrypted line, whatever file upload site, and give somebody the link?
You're not going to believe this either. You're going to think I'm trolling. But I don't have access to Discord here either. So, I'm not even trolling.
No. Just send it right here, just directly to
Give me a second.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna play this.
It's like fucking 6 hours. You have to go find
I don't care. Just tell me the timestamp, right? Or tell whoever. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Okay, cool. Or a previous friend who
might be more beneficial is to listen. Is to listen to like 5 minutes before.
That's what I want to do. I'd like to actually do some context to it. I would, but at the very least, I do. We have a friend down in the audience. I'm not going to say what his name. Yeah, good. I'm not going to say what his. No, it rhymes with Ben Gay.
Okay, cool. Just dance around and shit, you know.
It rhymes with Ben Gay, and he's a fan of Ben Gurion.
Oh, I don't know who that is. You're weird.
Somebody's like, Jewish shot what's up here? You got another faggot on the side. He always resorts to that word.
Why is it that Rich and Riabia always have party hats? Is there something about your personalities or your disposition or your vocabulary?
My name is fucking John Kitover, and I'm fucking stupid because I have
Is
some.
that your future gay voice for you, Bob?
No, what's up with me? What the fuck is wrong with me?
Here it comes, KK.
I need to go see some mental.
The butterfly's almost out of the cocoon.
Not the butterfly.
John Kittle, you got a failed campaign running right now. How do you feel about that? Is it?
Listen, Riabia, my failed campaign is better than your non-existent life on a non-existent waste of time app called Congressman. Believe me, I've done more than I've done.
Even being a failed congressional candidate is more than what you've ever done, right?
Exactly.
No. I mean, I'm trying. I really don't want to get in Congress. You're talking about, well, I really don't like get involved in like trying too hard to do anything in my life. I don't want to do politics. I'm just fine, you know. No, just anything.
Just chilling on Clown House.
Living my life.
A martial artist. Wow.
You know, I mean, why the fuck would I get involved in politics when it's all rigged? They gonna tell you how they eat and sleep and what kind of life is that? And then you're running as satire, like, who the fuck's really gonna buy this shit?
Well, you're a martial artist. Have you ever had a sparring partner that was like, no, dude, I don't want to fight with Riabia, and the master's like, why not? And they're like, have you smelled Riabia? Have you smelled his body odor? It's like, oh yes, Riabia, bad body odor. You do not have to fight Riabia to get your back.
Okay, right now, smelling.
Somebody bring St. Elmo up. He brought it up. I was talking about this Congress. This Congress, bring St. Elmo up. I love St. Elmo so much.
First of all, the
He's my
campaign
favorite Indian Pakistani.
the campaign is not a failure. We have secured our ballot position for the March 17th primary.
Fuck Pakistan.
Yeah, and Elmo, we're talking about Riabia coming out of the faucet. Would you support it?
Hey, John.
I said he's like the caterpillar in the cocoon trying to come out, and we're trying to break open the cocoon so the butterfly can fly away. I see why that room accepts you, because that room doesn't hang out with a bunch of homosexual men like yourself. You know what I mean?
Sure.
All we're talking about is, you know.
Riabia, can you pass the coleslaw, please?
G'day, John. How's it going, bro?
Aussie.
Oi.
Well, Beaver, Oddcheck, KK, what an exciting room.
You fucking Aussie pricks. You fucking cunts. Aussie. Oi. That's better.
Oddcheck, one of these days you're going to liberate your country and you're going to have enough C4 explosives to take out.
We already liberated our country. We don't need this.
Oh, you already did it. I didn't know. When did you do that?
We did it in 2011, and we got independence. We just don't want this.
Is that why George Clooney wanted the satellite dish to find out where the genocide was happening?
George Clooney was a leftist clown that wanted to sabotage our country, making us a socialist country. He was a horrible guy that came through. We had to kick him out.
Well, did you ever buy his coffee maker? It's pretty good.
Fuck no, bro. Fuck no. We don't want his vodka either. It's terrible.
Oh, he's got vodka?
Yeah, he's got vodka. It's a horrible vodka too.
Oh, I didn't
Makes you
know
sick.
that. Well, I'm a bald man, and all I can say is, his hair is not natural. He's got hair plugs.
No, and his wife, what is it, that Lebanese? She's hot. What's her name? That Lebanese. Amal.
Sharmuta, more like
A
that.
United
I don't
Nations
want-
propagandist.
Yeah, it's a horrible. George Clooney is just like doing it for business reasons.
Horrible.
And Amal
Horrible.
Sharmuta.
Achek, have you ever thought about trying to go like 10 minutes without saying the word horrible?
It is horrible. What can I say? Yeah. Right, nasty.
What I'm trying to say is, what if you could change the world, Achek, just by changing your words? Would that be so horrible to try it out?
Yeah, but we're dealing with terrible people.
Terrible, terrible, horrible,
Terrible
horrible,
people.
terrible,
What do you want me to say?
horrible,
English is
terrible,
not language.
terrible,
Right.
horrible.
It is. It is a horrible situation.
Well, what's the opposite of terrible? What's the opposite of horrible?
I don't even know. English is my third language.
You don't know the opposite of horrible?
Good.
That's horrible that you don't know the opposite of horrible. That's terrible that you don't know the opposite of terrible. Oh, it's horrible.
I guess it's true, but I'm dealing with. That's terrible.
That's terrible and horrible. Horrible.
Why you're running? See, the reason you're running for Congress is because you're trying to deal with the enemies in your own country. I'm trying to deal with the enemies in my country. So it's not a big difference.
Well, it's not. You don't need to look at everyone or anything as an enemy. The whole point of running for Congress is really because we have an accounting scandal happening. We are voting on $2.1 trillion plus a year that we don't collect in taxes. That's a scam. There's a lot of phony baloney money getting passed around, and that's primarily why I'm running, because I've used Grok to analyze the big beautiful bill, and you can just keep asking Grok, tell me the next top 25 recipients from the Fortune 500.
Oh, it's a disaster.
So I have the names of all the corporations and all the billions and billions of dollars. It's wild. You're like, it's right there. Everybody is voting for tax liabilities for themselves. The government is borrowing $10,000 to $20,000 a year on behalf of every American without their authorization.
You know how you're gonna win Congress? Stop talking about taxation and everything. Start talking about immigration. Nobody cares about taxes. Everything is too expensive already. Start talking about immigration.
Well, I'm not talking about it here. On Sunday, I do have.
Talk about immigration. Nobody cares about taxes. Everything's too expensive.
And you do live in one of the biggest fucking sanctuary cities in America. I mean, outside of LA. Yeah.
Look, bro. Our bills are too expensive anyway. We know everything is too expensive. Like, we know that everybody.
And honestly, they know that you're not going to actually be able to affect real change because the system's rigged. But you can at least help get rid of these fucking illegals.
Exactly. Just talk about immigration.
They know that's something that you can
I'm
realistically.
Just be like, I'm going to deport every single illegal immigrant in my community, and you're going to win Congress. Taxation. Nobody gives a shit about that.
Yeah. Well, I go to establishments where I know for a fact there are illegal aliens working there, and I don't have a problem with that because the truth is, if those people weren't there chopping up all those amazing onions and that garlic and that delicious sauce, there would be nobody else to do it. And so I'm thankful that guy from some little town in Mexico. Achek, you're not over here making me my chicken tacos. You're not over here making me my burritos. You're not over here making ribs. You're not over here making barbecue chicken. You're over here complaining, Achek, while I'm over here eating. Who the F are you to tell me that I can't say, hey, I like that that guy is here to make me tacos? Thank you, sir. Thank you for the tacos.
When Abraham Lincoln and his slaves, they're like, yeah, who's going to pick our cotton? When Trump deports illegal immigrants, yeah, who's going to pick all our groceries and our apples and trees and agriculture and everything else like that? Nobody cares about it. Americans can do these jobs. America was great before illegal immigrants. If illegal immigrants were so great, they would have made their countries great again instead of walking 2,000 miles to get across the American border. You don't need illegal immigrants to pick these fruits. You know who can pick these fruits? Teenagers. When you're 15, 16, 17 years of age, you get a summer job, you pick these fruits from a farm or whatever. You teach these kids to have a good job. at first. You don't give it to illegal immigrants.
They stopped doing that, paycheck, okay? They stopped doing it. That's how the fucking illegal aliens have fit in that.
Exactly. You need to give these kids a job. The kids can pick fruits in the summertime. They can grow to become a real American. They can learn.
Well, not even that, H-Check. It's the reality that the illegals are getting paid $9-10 an hour. And if you removed all the fucking illegals, then they would be forced to pay fucking $15-20 an hour to fucking Americans.
Exactly.
And yeah, we'll pay a little bit of an increased premium on vegetables and shit, but at the same time, we won't have illegals sending 90% of their money back to their shithole countries to make their shithole countries better than ours.
And you have to tax remittance. Put a 90% tax on fucking remittance, so they don't send all their money back home to fucking Mexico, Guatemala, whatever the fucking shithole country. Keep it in
I
America.
imported a lot of money from home, paycheck, to Australia.
Bro. People that come to Western countries send more money back to Africa.
I
they
brought more money. I brought
and everything else like that.
paycheck. I invested 1.2 million. So I'm saying that I invested 1.2 million Australian dollars in this place. So there are people who are bringing money as well. But yes, you're right.
Elmo, the problem is we fucking
You're an outlier, bro.
Listen,
I'll
check.
But
H-Check, the problem is we have 17 fucking Hondurans living in one fucking apartment, and they're not picking fucking tomatoes. They're doing construction, making $20 an hour. They're working in the oil field, making $30 an hour. They're working 80 to 110 fucking hours a week. They're making $150,000, $160,000 a year, and they're spending 90% of it back home.
Wow, that's too much. 150?
Wow. White people.
$30 an hour. You're working 110 hours a week, 16-hour days, 3 weeks on.
You know what I'm ashamed about? I cannot believe white people.
Ashamed about you live in fucking Australia.
Because wait a second. You're not listening to me. I'm ashamed that the same white people that colonized my continent are the same white people that talk like this. What the hell?
Colonize your fucking continent? When did you buy it? You're from fucking Sudan. You're there because you got bombed out of your church.
You're not even listening. You can't even control yourself. You became soft. You need to deport all.
I'm eating a fucking apple from Washington. Did you pick this fucking apple? No, you're out here complaining. You don't pick apples in America.
I'm not sitting in. Listen to me. I'm telling you.
What kind of work do you do in Australia? Clubhouse ain't a fucking job. You're out here all the time.
John, hold on, H-Check. That's such a stereotypical trope. Like, the fucking farm workers only make up a small fucking minority of the fucking illegals that are here. The majority of them are doing fucking construction and roofing and fucking petroleum. They're out in the fucking oil fields. They're out fucking working actual labor jobs where they're not making fucking $8 an hour. They're making $20 to $30 an hour. Your average fucking roofer in fucking Atlanta is making $22 an hour. And they're all fucking illegal. They're not paying taxes. And they're living 7 people in one fucking apartment. And they're having their wives bring all their fucking food up there, so they're not spending any money at the restaurants. They're buying fucking groceries on fucking welfare and shit, on fucking SNAP benefits. And then they're turning around and they're sending 90% of their money back to fucking Honduras. And then they're building fucking big ass fucking castles, like all the guys that I worked with in the oil field, all making $25-30 an hour. Every one of these motherfuckers are going right back to fucking Mexico and Honduras and Guatemala and all these places, and they're building fucking 6,000 square foot homes. And then they're buying businesses and brand new fucking pickup trucks.
Oh, I like the cigars, by the way.
Yeah, but they're not like fucking out picking tomatoes. That's like a very small minute percentage of the illegals.
They're not picking tomatoes, bro. You got these all.
They may start out. They may start doing that that may be like their first job. It's like some bullshit landscaping job or fucking picking tomatoes. But immediately within like the first 6 months or a year, they get a better position because they're like, oh shit, I gotta build houses. I'll go work for this guy for $20 an hour. And I'll work fucking 60 hours a week. But how many of those white guys that are living here, or black people, or other Hispanics that are legal, are saying, hey, I would like to go do fucking construction when I get out of high school and shit, or they dropped out of high school, and they would love to go and make fucking $20 an hour, but guess what? They won't hire them. They'll just hire all the fucking illegals, because they don't have to fucking worry about taxes, they don't have to worry about fucking benefits, they don't have to worry about none of that shit.
that insurance as well, health insurance.
Oh yeah, all that shit been off paid.
Well, what are you guys gonna do about it? Complaining at 1 in the fucking morning on a conference call? What a waste of time with a bunch of strokers.
We're asking a congressional candidate to bring it up, to fucking talk about illegal immigrants and how they're ruining America and how they are taking all the fucking good jobs.
And they're saying the same thing for the legal ones as well. That fucking send them back home. We don't need the legal ones. You know, we don't need these kind of people. The people who are coming legally, I mean, I reckon that should be allowed. Why?
Yeah, but the thing is, like, you know, people always make these like lazy fucking arguments that it's, you know, all these lazy Americans are sitting around and they don't want to do these jobs. No, it's because the fucking jobs don't exist. The only jobs they can go get is fucking working at McDonald's or fucking Burger King or Walmart. Because those jobs you have to be fucking legal. And they would rather be out doing fucking like, you know, construction or fucking welding and all this kind of shit. But you can't get a job in those fucking industries. Like, unless you have some type of talent or a fucking license, you know, like a CDL, or you have a fucking, you know, crane certificate. Like, none of the fucking people I worked with were illegals, but all the people that worked alongside us because they couldn't get a fucking crane operator's license and shit, they were all fucking illegal. And they were all making, you know, I'm sitting over there as a crane fucking rigger making $25 an hour, and I'm talking to the fucking guy that's like fucking putting bolts on the fucking, the nuts on the fucking bolts and shit. And I'm like, oh, I wonder that, yeah, that illegal guy must be making like $12 an hour. You talk to him, and he's like, no, I make $25 an hour too. Like, they're not fucking doing shitty jobs. They're making really good fucking money.
Yeah, the CDLs are big money. And there's you know, Illinois passes them out like candy. But what's your point, Rich? It's 1 in the morning.
Why are you not talking about all the illegals that are running around on fucking CDLs that don't have fucking documents and shit?
I'm about to go to bed. I'm about to go to bed. You guys are neurotics. You're compulsive thinkers. You can't shut up. You're just a bunch of compulsive thinkers. You can't shut the F up. That's the biggest problem going on Clownhouse. Compulsive thinkers. Just big talkers all night long. Talk, 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 talk. You're like a bunch of birds. Bunch of birds chirping.
You should bring that up on your next Twitter thing, John. Your next X.
You know, but one thing I just don't understand with people open their businesses and they just don't hire people, the local people. Because when we just moved here, we invested money and we talked to the mayor, they just give us a lot of benefits regarding the land acquisition and all that. But in this, then we hired people who were local, you know, the local Aussies. And it's fucking pretty fine now. We have like a staff of like 35 people. And only 2 are Syrians, my rest all are Aussies.
Syrians?
Yeah, there are a couple of Syrians over there too. So they're good people, you know. They're plumbers. We need plumbers here.
Mm-hmm.
We're having a prefabricating plumbing module units, 2 of them. So we're running here. So I brought the money and started here. You know.
Did you see the video of Trump spraying the new Syrian president with Trump cologne?
Oh yeah, that was a fucking cunt, right? That was a fucking below the belt. Why the fuck you wanted that cunt in your place? He's a terrorist. He's a terrorist, motherfucker.
He's like, you got some bad BO. Spray this on you. Here you go. You like it? That's Trump cologne. It's like, oh, thank you, Mr. President. Thank you for spraying me with your cologne. No more, please, please.
So I just looked it up. Only 27% of undocumented immigrants are estimated to be working in agriculture.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So only a quarter are picking your expenses.
John, you know, after this, the United States will have no law because Stan and I did talk about terrorists and supporting terrorists after you invited that Syrian cunt in your White House, right? He was a fucking designated terrorist.
You know why I think Trump is like meeting with him is because it's like absolutely confirmed that Hillary Clinton and Qatar and Saudi Arabia funded the creation of ISIS. So that's what Tulsi Gabbard came out and said publicly. So I'm just saying that Trump might view Al-Qaeda and ISIS separately, and this guy's journey to becoming the head of Syria, like Trump can talk with him because he's not tainted by Hillary Clinton and Barack Hussein Obama.
He was one of the generals of Abu al-Baghdadi. Okay, don't forget that too. This guy, the president of Syria. So he was responsible for so many killings, including your people too.
Well, the point.
Welcome, Johnny boy.
It's not welcome. The point is, if this fucking guy, if this guy, anyways, listen, dude, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know why Trump's talking to him, but there he is talking to that motherfucker.
This is where John kicks everyone off the stage and starts talking about this is hypnosis.
Ready to boom this room? Who boomed the room? Actually,
Hey, did your mom come in town?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. She must be Irish. She Irish goodbyes me all the time.
How much y'all end up spending on the plane ticket?
$800 round trip, I think.
Ooh, jeez, dude. Go on cheapflights.com in the future. I get it, it look quick and shit, but cheapflights.com is really cheap.
Do you use Google Travel?
I usually used Expedia, and then if I wanted like long layovers, I would use cheapflights.com. Expedia is actually probably one of the best. But the cheapflights.com was nice is it starts out at the top, it'll show like 10-minute layover, 20-minute layover, and then as you're scrolling down, the layovers get longer and longer. And you can scroll all the way down to like 3-week layovers. So if you wanted to fly from like Chicago to like Los Angeles, you can do, or Chicago to like Hong Kong, you can do like a fucking 3-week layover in like say, friggin' Los Angeles if you wanted, or like a week. And it doesn't cost you anything extra.
Why did KK put in the chat that the FEC has no data available for Kitover's campaign? What's she talking about?
She's saying that it's not real.
Who's running against Darren the Hood? Yeah, John Kitover.
She's saying that they never reported any information implying that your shit's bullshit, that you're not really running.
Yeah, I don't know. You can go to my Instagram and look at it. It's happening.
No, I know. What are you gonna do if you really win, John? For real?
Well, I have been accused that when I come, that I'm not doing anything, with my life professionally, and so other people have said, well, then that's perfect. He's already perfected what Congress people do, which is nothing. So I'm like super well qualified for doing nothing.
No, that's all I meant. I mean, like, what is gonna, like, what do you think is gonna be like the fruition moment when it like finally sets in and it's like John Kitover has won the congressionals? Like, are you gonna freak the fuck out or not?
I don't see, you're putting the cart before the carrot or the baby at the bathwater. Like, well, you're not even talking about the primary, man. There is a primary election in March that I have to even get on the ballot, and I have to win that election. So, like, what you're saying is so far down the road that it's just not worth my emotional, and conversational consideration. It's just
You got this.
I don't have this. I mean, you got to understand this. There are 4 pending court cases that I'm involved in with this stupid election that I have to prepare for. I have to pull the objections. I have to go through the law book. I have to try to do some AI queries. I have to anticipate what they're going to present. It's like, I know this attorney who can help me, but honestly, I don't necessarily know if he can do a better job than I can.
Especially versus a gang of fucking lawyers from the hood.
I have to see who they are. One of them is like a state rep, who must know the hood.
Nice.
But I also have to. I haven't even pulled their objections to see what their objections are or what they put into writing. But I also have to re-examine all the petitions because the hood is supposedly 550 signatures short. I don't know if he fucked up his submission or my download didn't work, but I need to re-review all his petitions. But the trial is Tuesday. Multiple trials. It's just the first day. It's the whole week, actually.
You're saying he doesn't have enough votes or what?
He doesn't have enough signatures on his petitions.
So would that knock him out as being a candidate or no?
He could make an argument saying that, based on this statute and this case law, to remove me from the ballot would be a gross misjustice of the Constitution. You can make arguments for whatever the fuck you want.
Imagine if they made like some kind of like fucking error, and then he's not on the fucking ballot, and it's just John Kitover running.
That would be. See, it goes both ways. Like, they're going to try to do the same thing to me. So, because I filed the challenges and the objections, it's possible that it, neuters it out and I get on the ballot. And then I lose the election because he's got $10 million and he can spend a lot of money organizing and getting out the vote.
Well, pardon me for just a second. Matt Cole, get your fucking ass up here to YouTube, William.
Yeah, Matt Cole was the chief organizer of the Clubhouse Resistance with that Fagel out in California, that little fruitcake. Yeah, going on and on. The most dangerous prairie people in the world are straight, white, heterosexual males. They are the fucking ones doing the shooting. They're the ones doing it. It's not the trans, it's not the gay.
Matt has gotten a little fucking progressive. He's like fucking hanging out in the weird rooms.
Well, he's a surfer beach dude from Redondo Beach. I mean, he's not some stand-up patriot. He's a Californian who supposedly, him and Ann with their Rockaway campaign.
Intellectual gangbang rooms. It's like one of those fucking retarded rooms in this app.
Oh, I was in Lufak's room. I roasted Pepe really good the other day. I was calling him a gnatfly brain, monkey brain, N-word Tourette syndrome sufferer, lowest IQ, dumbest person on the app, and man, Lufax was like, I can fuck with you, Congressman. I can fuck with you. I like what you're saying about Pepe and standing up for our N-wordism. I was like, your N-wordism? I'm not standing up for your N-wordism. Like, yeah, we can fuck with you because you got Pepe good. I was like, that's right. Got Pepe good, motherfucker.
Imagine if these cowardice little bitches like that, Cole and William Wallace would come on stage and talk their own shit. They're just pussy little chat warriors, I guess.
Dude, there's nothing to talk about, man. This shit is all settled.
We could be talking about their campaign, how we can help you, all this kind of shit.
Listen, bro, I've been on this app long enough to know ain't nobody helping me with nothing. If I don't lift up a pen, nothing's getting done. Nothing. Nobody does nothing for nobody. If there's no money involved, there's no real work being done. It's all just free communication spam, and this is for children. This is why people come on here and they say, I have a 170 IQ. 170. I hear you going, oh, it's not 139, it's not 141, it's not. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? What is wrong with these people?
Why do you guys like Andrew Meyer? What the fuck is with you all?
I'm roasting him. I'm to me, he's gold because his personality is so toxic. He's so crazy. Who goes on the internet all day long and screams out F word? Just fucking F word. It's like, man, what is wrong with you? Go to the gym. Read a book. Create an audiobook. I mean, do anything with your life. What's the point about coming here and screaming F word?
Jeez, there's the worst John in the audience. Look.
There's a lot of
William said you need the towel, John.
Oh, I got it. Believe me, I've spent like weeks now reading Tao Te Ching and Dhammapada, and I'm zenned out. I'm just like,
stop being such a cowardice little bitch and come on stage.
I come on this app and I'm just like, I cannot believe people have the most compulsive thinking, compulsive speaking To what end? What is your purpose here? If you're not like creating content or running for office or selling some type of product or something.
Oh yeah. Speaking of, why are you should like really start hitting the TikTok shit, bro. It's not even over in the Chinese anymore.
Yeah, I've got multiple TikToks.
Yeah, but like focus all your energy there. You can make a bunch of money.
Dude,
Put it towards
I have
campaign.
I have shit going. Maybe I can do more TikTok, but the thing is, to me, the whole thing is live streaming, and just to have all these YouTube accounts set up is a lot of work.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you're not really making any money. I mean, even if you're monetized on YouTube, you're getting like, oh, like fucking $10 a fucking month type shit. You know, at least on TikTok, you make some real money.
That's what everybody who keeps telling me how to make money and doesn't make any money themselves keeps saying. You know, go to TikTok like Mikhail. Mikhail's the new prophet of TikTok, and we could have had all these conversations for the past 40 years on fucking TikTok and made a lot of money.
I was just sitting on there with this group of Assyrian guys, and the lady dropped $500 fucking whales or whatever they are. Just dropped like $2,500 in like an hour. It's fucking crazy. Like there is people on there who do that kind of shit. They go on there, they have more money than they know what to do with, and they're like, oh, here's $100. Let's support this guy.
Yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you, dude, but I'm sitting over here on 60 phones with 50,000 videos, with nearing 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. I mean, you show me what you got, and I'll show you what I got, and maybe we can do something together. Meanwhile, you come on here and you read your surahs and you read your, fucking.
You read your Taoism bullshit, yeah. Come on.
I don't know what to tell you, bro, but I ain't got no kids. I ain't got no wife. I ain't got to worry about. I'm sitting here in my underpants, enjoying my life. You're the one with all the anxiety and stress. I went to the gym today, had a nice dinner. You're the one with all the stress on here and the anxiety, not me. Yeah, Rayabia is not right about anything, fortunately, because he's living his best life being a martial artist. Oh, Rayabia, what an intellectual giant. I'm a martial artist. Have you read a book, sir? No, I don't need to read no books no more. I'm past words. I'm beyond words. I'm in the wordless state. I'm a genius now. Oh, okay, Rayabia. Whatever you say, Rayabia.
Williams, I'm mopping. Fucking mopping at this late night, bro.
Unite the clans. Unite the clans, Wallace.
Beat up, John.
Spokes and wheel. Well, it's been a long Clubhouse day, and I'm getting ready to take a break from all this filmmaking because I have like 15 YouTube accounts that I have to go through and make all the videos public. Thousands and thousands of new Clubhouse videos coming out over the next 24, 48 hours. It's going to be very exciting. It's not exciting because it's really stupid, but to me, it's always exciting when I drop thousands and thousands of videos.
You think Buttercup's gonna be happy?
What I always like envision is someone from Clubhouse just Googles me and then they see like the insane amount of videos and then they come across themselves or somebody they know and they're like, oh my god, what the fuck? And then they go to another live video and they're like, oh, I know all these people. Oh my god, listen to this. This guy filmed the whole fucking room. Oh my god, he's been recording Clubhouse for years. He's got 60,000 videos up on YouTube across 60 different YouTube accounts.
John, you're like the new Tom Rabbit.
I know. Yeah, basically. Yeah, dude, Andrew is such a like a weak, pathetic human being, and
Andrew Meyer or Andrew R? They're both descriptively like that.
let's just go with both of them. But I was talking more about Christian Chat Andrew,
Oh, okay.
because like I think I saw him on. He was talking about how he's on Tom Rabbit or something, but I think he's on there like crashing out. Have you heard his crash out video? It's really crazy.
Hold on just a second. Be able to try to message me. I
she's listening to live stream on.
Yeah, you should hear Andrew's crash out video on YouTube. It's unnerving and shocking. You're like, damn, dude, what happened to this guy? He really broke. He had like a psychotic break. It was crazy. Nora, Bandura. Okay, Nora, anything you want to say to the room? Because I'm getting ready to cut my live stream and go to bed. This is the best part of my day. Welcome back, Grace. We are finishing up my live stream for the day, and I'm getting ready to go to bed.
I can't believe you held in there so long. You're amazing.
Clown House Dreams.
You are too fun. Did he just keep going on and on?
Goes on and on and on. People go all night, all the time, every night on this app. It never ends. This is the song that never ends. You know that annoying song?
This is the song that never ends.
Exactly. That's what Clown House is.
Bima wants you to open a live thing for this room. I told her there's nothing going on. Actually, I lied to her. I told her that everybody who's popular is in here right now. The room is really popping.
That was a great idea.
FOMO.
Oh,
What's up with that?
alrighty. Well, you can close the room if you want. It's your room.
I think we're going to do one more room, and it's going to be called
Tell me.
The Bima Show.
I think you should do it.
Have you ever been in a Bima show before?
No.
It's all ASMR all the time.
You know, Bima, I'm a cantor, is you go on the Bima where you actually do your service.
Bima's here!
Bima, going on the Bima. I can't believe you held in all this time. Was it really going on and on? Is it still going on?
This is the song that
That never ends.
Oh, yes, it goes on and on, my friends.
Wow, he still hangs in there? And here it goes on.
Started singing.
Talking to.
I'm talking to Bima and Grace over here.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's Grace. Okay, that's what I was saying.
Welcome to the Bima
And we
Show.
were singing.
You just heard the Brad Show.
I thought for a moment, Grace, that you were one of John's alter personalities.
You thought that was me in a wig with
Like,
glasses on,
like
huh?
the movie Split, remember? I always think of John like sitting at the house, and then he like just reverts to one of his other personalities. And he's like, now I'm gonna go and build a house.
Oh, wait, is this Grace? No, it's Grace. I'm sorry.
Because there's all this controversy of a GaYce, Grace. Recently.
Watch out, Grace hates the blacks.
Oh, no. So not true. How could you ever say that?
Hey, Grace, you own shit. Bro, shut your pussy ass up.
What?
Fuck the man. Come on, bro.
Holy
You
shit.
sound old.
Bro, I'm 19 years old. I can't be old.
Yes, you sound it.
So funny. So funny. Bro, you need to go to bed, man. You got a husband, man. You miss you.
This is a
And
YN.
many husbands.
How does this YN oh, it's Brian. Brian's back.
YN is crazy. Hey, you racist. You racist.
Brian, you're a racist.
Yeah, you're so racist. What's a YN? Go to bed.
It's a young N-word.
Man, you have things to do. You're a young guy. Don't get out of it. Get out
It's
of
not
bed.
my terminology.
That's why I said 8 a.m., man.
Hawaiian Bima is a young nigga.
Yo. So he can say the N-word.
It wasn't me. That was Rich. That was Oilfield Rich, not Canada John.
Yeah, there's OH heads too. Those are old head niggas.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Well, this is the Bima show. Bima, what would you like to tell the world tonight?
Um, let's see. What could we? Should we do it ASMR style?
Yeah, whatever you want to tell the world.
On the Bima show. Let's, in honor of, let's see. Let's go to ASMR. Tonight we're gathered here together, and we're going to. That's what I do for a living. Stop that. Celebrate something very special, something tender, something the world needs more of, which is kindness. A whole, entire, beautiful kindness day. Today was Kindness Day. So, today and now, you and me, and this little packet of softness we're creating together, we get to create kindness.
It's a great
So
idea.
let's talk about kindness and where it begins. Where does where does it begin? Is kindness day just about doing nice things? Or is it about remembering something deep, something often forgotten, that you, beautiful soul, are worthy of the same kindness that you so freely give to everyone else? You deserve kindness. You deserve gentleness. You deserve softness. You deserve patience. You deserve to be cared for. And feel those words settle into you. Feel them float down to your heart. Remember your childhood glow, and remember how good it felt to love and be loved.
We need to get her a Tao Te Ching book, right? Get her a link. So, just read this.
Kindness now today,
Bima.
as the world has
Ooh, Buttercup 2.0. Ooh, the real Buttercup trademark.
What do we know of kindness as adults? I'm going to whisper little strands of kindness like feathers brushing across your mind. You are valuable. You matter. Your presence makes the world better.
This is your leftist.
Your softness is not
experience.
Weakness.
Why does Bima sound like a phone sex operator?
Is a gift. Your mistakes.
What are you? Are you stroking your big
character. Your growth is beautiful. And yes,
she's thinking about her begonias.
You are allowed.
I know for a fact that William's beating his dick right now.
Let me say that again because it's important.
Full stroke right now.
You are allowed to rest. Now, I want you to imagine someone you love.
I want you to
Someone whose smile warms you
hungry.
Pocket
What the fuck are you mopping, William? A fucking warehouse?
and whisper to them in your thoughts. May you be happy. May you be safe. May you be loved.
Meanwhile, you sound like you're having phone sex.
Now we're gonna go to an extreme. We just held an image of someone we loved.
I know Brian's in there.
Now,
Should I have Brian come out? Brian will go
of
crazy.
someone
Meanwhile, you sound like you're having phone sex.
that you are angry with, someone that you hate, someone that you're frustrated with, someone who is cruel.
Hello, Don is here. Do you know Brian?
And let's do the same
He's just so
thing.
trashy ghetto guy.
Let's whisper
If
to
I
them.
bring him up, he's gonna like touch some crazy shit. You wanna hear it?
May you be happy.
Yeah, of course.
May you be safe.
Hmm.
May you feel loved.
Meanwhile, we're done with the phone sex shit.
Let that kindness ripple outward like rings
Meanwhile,
of water.
William Wallace said if you don't stop, he's gonna bust.
Now, offer that same blessing to one last person. And that's gonna be
William Wallace wrote in the chat, he's done.
you. Extend it to you. Rich, say it to you. Say, may I be happy. May I be safe.
No, don't try catfishing me. I'm a happily married man.
I feel loved. Let it land. Let it be enough. Let it be yours. And we'll close as the day of kindness
Being my
drifts
ASMR is my favorite part of
to
Clubhouse.
its end. Let's remember that
I swear, if
kindness
she had an ASMR YouTube channel, she'd probably fucking crush it.
it doesn't need a special day, just one.
William Wallace is making requests. He said, can you move the mic just a little bit away? He's saying he's going for round two.
It lives in tiny moments, tiny choices, tiny breaths, a soft word, a patient sigh, a generous smile at the grocery store,
bad news from Morocco.
a gentle thought while you're frustrated, a moment of truth in a flame of lies,
This I
a
and
moment of
I
grace
know. I
in
am,
destruction.
for I owe.
If the
To
world
Nirvana Zoe. I pay the dissolution of the house of God. For pay comes after O, after Ayin that triumphs over Aleph in I that is O. Opus, the work, the opening of the eye.
Wallace
Naughty
wanted to
boy,
go
thou
back.
openest the eye of Horus. To the blind.
Wallace ran in there real quick. Wallace had to get more.
Rejoice.
Break up right now. I can't finish.
Chapter 62. Wait.
It's gonna be the most popular room of the year.
Phoenix hath a bell for sound, fire for sight, a knife for touch, 2 cakes, one for taste, the other for smell. He standeth before the altar of the universe at sunset, when earth-light fades. He summons the universe, and crowns it with magic light to replace the sun of natural light. He prays unto, and give homage to, Ra Hor Kuit. To him he then sacrifices. The first cake burnt illustrates the prophet drawn from the scheme of incarnation. The second, mixed with his life's blood and eaten, illustrates the use of the lower life to feed the higher life. He then takes the oath and becomes free, unconditioned, the absolute, burning up in the flame of his prayer, and born again, the phoenix. Chapter 63. Marjorie Daw. I love Layla. I lack Layla. Where is the mystic grace, saith thou? Who told thee, man, that Layla is not knew it, and I had it? I destroyed all things. They are reborn in other shapes. I gave up all for one. This one hath given up its unity for all. I wrenched dog backwards to find God. Now God barks. Think me not fallen because I love Layla and lack Layla. I am the master of the universe.